I recently happened to recall the source of one of my greatest sorrows and discovered rather glibly that most of our sorrows are caused, and not caused by a single canon event, but by a series of interwoven occurrences that build up to the final despair. Now, I'll be frank and open, which in this very case I am loath to be, but for the purpose of this piece, I shall endure my loathing and write what I must. My worst heartbreak was a very interesting event, and it was my courageous foolishness that made it more so. I had just been swept off my feet by a very beautiful young lady, and was pleased to discover that my affections were returned with a similar intensity. However, I was warned by this self-same romantic interest of mine that whatever would come of us would be short-lived and sorrowful. But I, believing myself to be iron-hearted and what I earlier called courageous foolishness, declared that I was immune to the effect of a broken heart. For how can a rib cage of iron be broken and a heart of steel be shattered? So in my confidence, I let go and fell utterly in love with her interest. And for a time, I lived in a sort of mental and emotional paradise, disregarding the physical hell where I happened to find myself. When the time came for my heart to be broken, which, mind you, I had known both that it was coming and even the very time it was to be broken, she broke it utterly, and it was lying shattered in pieces under my emotional floor. And the sorriest part, I had myself entirely to blame. Picking up the pieces of my heart took quite a long time, and I tempered my repaired heart with diamonds to prevent it from breaking again. But eventually my heart was whole, and while I did not forget my initial sorrow from a broken heart, I had learned to live with it and use it to meet my own ends. The point of this, friends, is my deliberate act of putting myself in the way of a broken heart, believing myself capable of withstanding its effects, and spectacularly failing at that. It happened that the most surprising thing to me at that point was the fact that I was indeed heartbroken, and that initially overestimated the steel for which my heart was made. This is the story of a fool, my own story, and I am the fool in it. I have not told you because I want you to learn from it, which if you do, it's entirely to your own profit, and if you do not, it's entirely to your own loss. But I have told you simply because it's a story, and stories must be told.